What's going on, guys? It's your boy Z85 Jew. We are back with another video, and as I mentioned in the previous video, we are going to be heading up to my boy's house with the fully built 180SX. Today is finally the day he's getting it tuned, and I want to bring you guys along on this journey that I'm so greatly and proud to be a part of. So enjoy this video and let me know what you guys think.
Say it again.
So we're making a poll to see who can guess closest how much power it's gonna make. So what was your number?
612.
612?
E.
I said 572, being modest here, hopefully.
572.
Is it fully built?
Yeah.
It's fully built. Big turbo. I say 625.
625, 612, 5.
That's on E85, right?
73.
You're bringing.
Yeah, we're not
91
doing.
and
This is not a
E85?
pump gas. Yeah, only
Not pump gas?
85. Yeah.
I want to go optimistic, like you said, and go 666.
Bro, this guy gotta leave, bro.
that's what
Hey, I did. I'll fuck with you, bro. I'll see you later.
I want to.
Bro,
Don't be.
what?
I'm not gonna be surprised.
Yeah.
You know, like I have high expectations for this thing. So.
Yeah.
What's your guess, Julia?
I'm gonna probably say, I'm gonna say 620.
Okay.
620.
Off for me.
Six. No. It's definitely gonna make 620.
Right? Like, come on, man.
So wait, what does the winner get, Davion?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Oh,
You ready, Robert? You ready?
So it's been a while, but we're back. We actually got my car right here set up at the Dyno at Animal Auto. We're gonna be having Andrew Molina tune it. He pointed a few things out that I'm probably gonna switch up in the future, and then actually also pointed a few things that were loose that I missed. We're ready to get this thing, you know, hooked up to the dyno and make some power.
How are you feeling?
Nervous.
You nervous?
Yeah.
Full throttle. See how it's building loose, but it's built way too much, yo.
Yeah, it's building way too fast.
Way too much. I could try to do a sweep for you, but it's just the booster's just gonna take off. It's not gonna stay flat.
Yeah.
So basically right now we're having an over boosting problem. The car is making 20 or 16 pounds at 4,000 RPM. So that's just way too much boost at that RPM. So right now he's basically going to have to, you know, revisit his exhaust side as far as the exhaust manifold, turbo and stuff like that, and get that kind of redone again, unfortunately. But we're gonna try to see if we can do another pass right now, but it looks like it is over boosting. And Andrew from Animal Auto was telling us that this is a common issue that SRs tend to have with this manifold as far as like the Mazworx setup. Not saying it's bad, but usually I guess Mazworx uses an internally wastegated turbo instead of like an external wastegated turbo. So yeah, that's why that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully we can make another pass and we'll see what's going on.
Can you hold, Julian, hold the hose down like this?
That's good though. That's good news.
So we didn't tell you guys, but the car is actually right now on E85. So they drained out all of the 91 and put E85 in here.
Ow! Made 388. Bro, you set off the alarm, bro.
That completely like that part was insane. Yeah. That's
crazy.
like blowing air jump.
Yeah.
Bro.
Did it shoot a flame? What? It didn't shoot a flame, did it?
No.
No
It
flame.
just backfired hell. Like it was pretty loud.
Dang.
The cam sensor loses count. So what I'm doing right now is just revving it out, right? And if I ignore the cam sensor after I've seen it for the first couple thousand RPMs, then I ignore it, you know what I mean? Then it just run off the crank, which works, but it'd be nice to actually always look at both patterns. It's a safety thing. So what I did, I could band-aid it, not so much a band-aid it, but there's something better to do with this trigger.
As far as like what?
Is it adjustable? Is the gap adjustable?
Yeah, if you take off the valve cover, I think it had like.
So what do you mean? So inside there is like
You can put like a space around the cam to like space it out more.
Hey, shoot. Like as you would say, right?
Did he gay as hell? Is that
Oh, this is for? You know what this is for?
What?
So isn't it a radar? Yeah, it's a radar.
Yeah, it's for heat, bro.
No, it's a radar.
A radar.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
what police have.
Look at the top.
No, it's what police have. So I promise you, I'm a policeman.
I'm trying to think of something stupid over there.
Look at the top.
Hey, you
bro.
smart. You
Yeah,
smart, bro. Right?
see, he even know. He told me,
Let me
it's
see. Let me
police
see.
have it. I promise you.
All right, let me see.
I got it tuned, bro.
Can I see it? I was telling this fool, this is a thermometer. You can actually measure. Yeah, so you get readings.
putting out 20. I could do 20, but I could do 20 on ethanol.
Yeah, for sure. I'll just run out the
Yeah, not on pump gas. Granted, it's mapped on it, you know, on both. Quickly, you see how quickly we switched over from ethanol to pump gas, and it kind of really was too much struggle.
Well, what if now we hook up the boost control because that one was disconnected?
I mean, if we want to run more than 20 pounds of boost.
So pretty much where we're at, you know, we had a little issue with boost creep on pump gas, so we drained it all out, put the E85 in there, and now it's happy. It's actually holding 20 psi consistently, making good power. And then we had an issue with the trigger kit. So now that he figured that out, we can actually rev it up and then get it going, and hopefully make some more power, hook the boost controller back up, and then ramp it up some more.
Honestly, meantime, I'm actually pretty close on my timing, which honestly kind of sucks because I only have 15 degrees in it. I thought it would take a little bit more, especially with this fuel, but the engine wants what it wants. The power numbers for this boost aren't bad. It's a respectable number to say the least. Here are we? So here we are. So, for example, between adding a couple degrees, actually 2.5 of that,
Yeah.
only gained 6 horsepower.
Yeah, it's not much.
It's not there.
Yeah.
And the spark plugs show it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So instead of me trying to chase numbers with timing, actually dial it back, and we're gonna put the boost controller back on. And the reason why we're putting the boost controller back on is if you look at the boost graph, it's actually really nice and flat, and it actually tends to taper back down, which is a sign of back pressure. You know, small housing, small exhaust, or something like that. But it's a better problem to have than if the boost is trailing upwards. That's an issue.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you're just gonna try to get it up around here,
Pretty much,
and then
the whole thing,
flat up here.
the whole thing,
Yeah,
until it really starts to nose over,
Mhm.
and then at that point we really found out that our back pressure on the exhaust is way higher than our intake pressure.
Okay.
So if you measured it, you put a manifold pressure sensor on the exhaust,
Yeah.
it'll read the same pressure as the intake. So if I have 20 pounds of boost on the intake, I'm gonna maybe have 20 pounds of boost on the exhaust.
Okay.
That's like pretty much in its efficiency range. Now it's an issue when I have 30 pounds of boost on the exhaust and I have 20 on the intake. If I can't put more boost into the engine if there's a higher pressure on the other side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's when you figure out how to size up a turbo, is like an exhaust manifold pressure sensor.
Got it.
Well,
Go. Go home.
video's over.
So what's happening?
So basically they're having issues with the cam trigger kit. SRs and RBs use a cam trigger to basically, you know, trigger where the cam is as far as top dead center. And he has an aftermarket one, and I guess right now it's just giving them issues as far as like high RPM. So when they go to 75 RPM, it's just like cutting on and off. So it's just kind of messing with the tune up top. Right now he's either gonna have to later on change the setup or maybe go back to the stock one. He probably won't go back to the stock one, he'll probably just go to another brand. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Everything else is running how it should. He's on E85, he's hitting good, you know, boost, AFRs look good, timing look good. So the tune is fine and it's safe to drive, but in order for him to hit more horsepower, he'd have to come back with the new trigger kit.
Yeah, I'd still be stoked, man. They're not like, it's not like the worst case scenario. The engine's,
Well, you still made 450.
yeah, the engine's,
Right?
the engine's an animal, dude. It just needs to get, you know, the sensor happy, and that's it.
So the fix of this is to get the stock.
Or different setup. Something that's like, the better fix would be to move the cam and crank sensor to like the crank sensor on the crank and then the cam sensor on the cam. Right now we have the cam and crank both on the same location, which is okay, it works, right? But the engine speeds half the speed on top than it does on the crank. So we're actually just calculating crank speed. So, which works, you know, but if I had a choice, I would have definitely got a different setup or just ran the stock one, you know, with a change of a disc in there.
What'd it make? What'd it make?
He's not going for top number right now. He's trying to clean up the boost so that it holds consistent. So up high, the boost was set a little bit too low, and then the mid-range was a little bit too high, so I had a wave in the curve.
Oh snap. So he kind of like cleaned it up.
He's cleaning it up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But overall right now, it is revving up, like, you know, it's getting up there. So
Yeah.
it still has the check value for the cam position, but he's trying to bypass it so I can figure something else out.
Oh, okay. So we're having a debate right now. I told everybody that if the dyno day goes well, we should be finished around 2 to 3, right? And here it is, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we're still not done.
Yeah, we're not done right now, but we're finishing up.
Sponsored by Brisk.
Every time he goes into a pool, this fool runs into the car, bro. Bro, it's like the 4th time this fool has done that. Setting up this car.
This car is loud, bro.
Crazy. Yo.
No.
What you gotta say, man? I know you gotta say something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, there you go. Just want to let you guys know it's 2:46 and we are finishing up. So I was right about the time we were going to be finishing the dyno.
They don't count until the car is off the dyno.
The car, we are actually taking the car off as we speak. You can see the lug nuts are over there, and he's trying to take that side off. So.
Relax. Relax.
What is it doing?
Cutting out.
Cutting out?
Cutting out. It's probably because of the trigger kit, like you said.
Hey, do you want to go for a drive or no?
Huh?
You want to go for a quick drive or no?
Yeah, I just want to check those what is it? The vacuum lines, the boost control, see if they slid off
Came
at
off.
all or anything, and then yeah.
Okay. Is there anything bad about the stock trigger kit?
It's not great, but for this computer, it's just fine.
Oh, really?
No problem seeing it, yeah.
All right, so basically his cam angle trigger kit is still giving him some issues, so that's why he's not able to really hold a burnout. So Andrew from Animal Auto Tuning told him to come back with the stock cam angle sensor trigger kit, if you will, and you know, the car should be fine. Because I was asking Andrew like why he's having these issues with this trigger kit, or like what's the difference between him running this one versus the stock one? Like, why did he even upgrade to begin with? And Andrew was saying with the Haltech ECU, the stock cam angle trigger kit is actually fine. There's no really limitations of running that one as opposed to this one right here. So I think that's what Davion's plan is. I mean, the car runs and drives. He technically can just drive it as is now, but I think you know, we obviously want to come back to make more power. But I'll let Davion explain how much power this car made. But the car's fully tuned, it's done. He can actually drop the car off for, I won't even say for what now, but yeah, you guys get the idea. So the car's done, so I'll have Davion explain the rest to you here shortly. How does it feel, my boy? How they finally tuned, bro?
I got no grip.
The car is finally tuned, bro. I'm actually stoked for my man, bro. But how do you feel, dude? It's been a long time. Tell them how long it's been.
It's been 6 years. Been working on it, so being able to enjoy it's cool. Just, you know, with the cam trigger kit issue, a little bit bummed out, but it is what it is. We'll get it all sorted out and get something else so that, you know, we come back on the dyno and maybe make a little bit more power.
Yeah, at least it runs, you know, on its own power. You technically can drive it as is, you know, put all the body panels. It's kind of surreal to me, because when I met this fool, the car wasn't running. You know, he's been working on it ever since. So
straight shell.
Yeah, a straight shell. It's just crazy to see it move under its own power. So I'm stoked, and I know he is. And yeah, we're gonna get this thing loaded up, take it to the house, and enjoy it a little bit, you know.
I'll see you soon.
All right, bro.
Yeah, later.
All right. That thing sounds cool.
Do a J turn. Please do a J turn. Dump clip. Dump clip.
Oh, by the way, we're in Mexico now. I don't know, we just, it's actually like next street over. So. That thing sounds crazy.
Okay, oh, there goes a cop. That's what he said.
Oh my, this, yeah, this guy.
You got another one?
I want to ride it. I'm out.
You're recording, right?
Bro, yo, what is wrong with you?
We thought that was a cop.
No, it was a cop, bro.
That was not a cop.
It was like an undercover.
It wasn't. That was an old ass.
And it had California plates,
yeah.
but still.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do another?
So as you guys see, we're back at the house. Car made it home, made it off the dyno, still put together one piece, kind of. You know, we got a few bolts that fell off that we got to address. Car made 500 horsepower to the wheels and then around like 460-ish torque, which is great. But the only limiting factor with that, the cam angle sensor, we're just having some issues with it. I'm gonna replace it, maybe get an OEM one, or maybe find another trigger kit that'll work for this setup. I'm actually pretty content with 500 horsepower. It's pretty fast, so you might just clean up the tune. Right now, pretty much we can't do like a burnout, can't like put a lot of load to where it's building up boost. For whatever reason, the cam angle sensor is acting weird, you know, when that happens, and it starts to break up in the top end. And obviously you don't want that. It's changing timing during that. So just got to figure that out, and then we'll take it back over to Andrew and then have it retuned and have it all hooked up and ready to jam. Also, I just wanted to point out to everybody too, obviously I have this new magenta valve cover right here. This isn't what I'm running. This is actually borrowed. For whatever reason, my valve cover actually cracked at one of the pinholes on the weld, as you can see right there, and it was seeping out, you know, a lot of oil. So I'm gonna take this and get this one repaired, return this one over to my buddy. And then also too, as you can see, like it doesn't have the AN fittings or anything like mine has, so wasn't even able to really run the catch can. And then you know, we're gonna have to do something about all the lines and stuff and get that all situated. And then yeah, this thing should hopefully be fixed pretty soon and ready to party again.
gnarlier on the dyno.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
It's still
But it
sick
feels like
though.
it was more.
Compact.
Because it was really running the
Yeah.
limiter. It was really pulling the gear too.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Super long video, but it was a lot of stuff to cover. The car didn't really make as much horsepower as we wanted it to, but 500 is definitely a lot in that light car. Please go ahead and leave me a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to your boy. The next video, we have a bunch of ride-alongs in that car, so you do not want to miss out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and the bell so you always get notified when I post. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.